Yeah, I don't know what the fuck went on with my phone. It just did a glitch hole. But I didn't tap any more blue after that shit ended. I ain't gonna do it either. Because that shit just pissed me the fuck off. But I still have concealer on the back of my hand, right? So I'm gonna go back to that concealer brush that I just threw all hanky panky. And you remember that crease right there? We're following the same crease. We're doing the same thing, okay? And I'm gonna put shimmer on here because a bitch feeling shimmery. What the fuck is up? Right? I'm gonna do a hard crease, not a soft crease. So I'm gonna take that color, right? And you know what? There's a cheat code to this. So I'm gonna use the cheat code today, even though I never use it. Because sometimes you just can't find your crease. There's some people, I just can't find their fucking crease. So you can really take this, put it in the middle of your thing, fuck your eyelashes, right? And go look up. And that's where the beginning of your crease is, right? And I'm gonna pull down on that color. You can also like pick that color, drag it any way you want, because it's gonna be within the crease. Slightly above the crease, but that's okay though. As long as you're in that bitch, you know? And at first you're like, this shit does not look good. Right? But there's a lot of things, even when you're outside your crease, like I am slightly outside of my crease, I can go back in with that tiny brush and take that blue I had, tap it, and slightly correct it, you know? Even if you feel like it's too much, like you too outside the crease, like right there, I was a little bit outside the crease. Alright, you can go back in there with a small brush and clean that bitch up. And then I can clean my line up from there. My line up. Right? I'm gonna put some more on the back of my hand. Sorry. And I know I'm dumb silent because I don't want to fuck it up. And I think when you're doing the crease, use as much concealer as you need, sis. I be using dumb amount of concealer on my crease. Alright. Alexis gave me this. I don't even know the name of this shit. Because I lost the lid. Fuck. Well, it's this one right here. And I'm going to use the light and the dark blue right here to create a pretty ombre black people effect. Oh shit, I got concealer on my AirPods. Right. And instead of using a big old brush for that, I use a pretty flat brush to pat shit in so it transition over, because I pat everything in. I never use some big ass brush because shit never goes over well. So I'm gonna go back into that blue. Hopefully I didn't get any concealer on my pants. I'm gonna go back over that blue that I used before. Same blue. And I'm gonna pat that bitch in on the ridges. Alright. But there's a lot of concealer here, so I gotta really grab a lot. And I'm almost to the halfway point where my pupil is. So I want to stop. But ooh. Alright, so I'm going to take the same brush. Take that same brush. Alright, and I'm going to go into that darker blue. Hopefully it translates well. If it doesn't, I don't fucking care, because the look is cute, you know? I'm really going in there with this shimmery blue. And I'm covering up the blue I just put there. And just because I don't want to go too far into the crease with my blue, let me take this blue a little higher up. Alright. And I'm just gonna clean it off with my fingers. I know I got blue everywhere, but I don't really give a fuck. But I want this light blue to pop severely. So I'm gonna work with my crease. With this light blue. And I'm gonna pat that bitch in. As you can see, it's just not blue enough. I feel like it's not blue enough. It's blue, alright, but I want something like a light blue. And I know I have a color in my fucking arsenal that can do that for me. Right? It's cute or whatever. But I want something more the fuck blue. So I have this. Is it in here? Yes. This is Genuvia's palette. Their Sephora palette. Bitch, don't even look at this. This shit expensive. But I'm gonna go with Imani. Who's that? Imani's right the fuck there. She's like a really fucking periwinkle motherfucker. You know, her pussy pops severely. You know, right. Closed case. That is cute. And sometimes I go back and I hit under my under eye whatever crease color I use. So the crease color I really did use was the blue. So I'm gonna go back under with my under eye and use that blue. So pussy pops foot severely for that blue. I'm gonna grab it. It's the same motherfucking blue as you can see. And you gotta have good memory, to be honest, because before you dip back into something. Because a bitch be dipping back into stuff sometimes, and that shit don't be the motherfucking color. Oh, and I'm using this tiny, elf brush. Or at least, no, it's a Wet n Wild brush, sorry. A Wet n Wild brush. Man, dumb cheap. It's probably like $2. I love Wet n Wild stuff. It actually, Wet n Wild gives you all these brushes, all these expensive goat hair brushes. Wet n Wild gives you all of them. And they are like the same fucking quality, but I just like Been bougie. Been bougie. And I'm not putting it in my eye because I'm not one of those people who likes alien gay sex and putting shit in their fucking eye. So I'm getting as close to my waterline is, which is not touching my waterline at the fuck all. I'm gonna dust that bitch off on the palm of my motherfucking hand. And I'm gonna dip back into that motherfucking periwink. Right? I'm gonna dip back into that bitch because that shit was lit. Right? Oh. She kills the game again. That periwink, somewhat popping severely, and some eyeliner. Can I get some eyeliner? Sometimes I am bougie and I use the wing liner, but a bitch don't want to fuck herself up because this eye makeup is lit. So I go in with a very tiny motherfucking brush. It's not even a fucking eyeshadow brush. It's a nail brush. It says nail brush, nail art brush on here. It says it. If it would focus. It says nail brush. It's mad tiny. It's like a tiny wing brush, but it's litty when it comes to making wings. I want my wing to be longer. Sorry, sis. Okay. And sometimes I just paint the top part of that part of the eyeshadow. I don't even give a fuck if it goes over the crease, because sometimes you want your eyeshadow, your eyeliner to deepen your eyeshadow look. If you get my drift, like. Go far. You can go as far as you want with eyeshadow over here. Like, you can go deep V and cut cross, because I know I do. Like the one I went to Berlin's party with, I really went really far with the eyeliner, and it made it really look really pretty. Really pretty. And I know I'm being dumb silent. It's because I don't want to fuck up. But even though I'm done, and even if you fuck up, sis, there's a lot of ways to correct it. And am I feeling extra today? I'm feeling a little extra. So I'm gonna continue that liner all the way the fuck down. Into here. I don't know why. I like that. Even though it's a risky move and you can fuck everything up. But, I don't know. I really like that shit. And sometimes you just brush that fucking bitch out. And then you can have foundation, concealer, all that extra shit. But so far, I'm really done. I might even go back, because this is a very wet eyeliner. I probably would go back with some black if I'm feeling really bougie, like bougie, so it don't look greasy. Bitch, I'm feeling bougie, so take that black that I have over here and I'm gonna fucking bet it into my eyeliner. Because I don't want that greasy eyeliner look. Sometimes you just want the whole shit just matte. And I haven't done a sheer look like this in a while. And that's just one half of my face. I don't think I'm gonna do the other side. I'm just gonna wipe this shit off and maybe go to sleep. But thank you for taking most of your time out of your day to watch me do this shit. Hopefully it wasn't that confusing. If you have questions, just ask.